Yo, what's going on, everybody? Here at the Yuma Regional with second place.
Second place. How's it going today, guys? Mitchell Martin coming at you with a Snake Eye Fire King Ashen deck profile. So I went 6-1 in Swiss, lost to Rivalry of the Warlords versus Lab. Didn't draw the out, so sometimes you just lose the floodgates, but still got second place. So before I jump into the profile, I just want to do some shout outs real quick. So shout out to Jackson and Keegan, really helped me test for the event a lot, and theorying. Also shout out my team, Team Jobber. There'll be like details in the bio below, like right here. Check them out on eBay. Really awesome store. And my storefront, Sun Valley Gaming as well, my locals, shout out to them. And everybody else, I'm sure I'm forgetting a ton of people, but you know, shout out to everybody. And actually, shout out to my cat. Honestly, I've never shouted out my cat in a deck profile. Shout out to Shadow, my cat. Couldn't have done it without her. Oh, and Team MYST! Oh my god, I almost forgot.
Shout out Team MYST. All right, let's get into the profile, man.
Jump right in. So the Snake Eye engine, we got 3 Ash, 2 Poplar, Oak, Flamberge. Fairly standard for a Fire King deck. And a pure plays like this, and a Diabell, but you know, I like the Fire King level 8 bricks in my deck a little bit better.
Yeah, they're spicier, right?
Yeah, they are, and like
definitely
they do
spicier.
stuff. Like if you draw Diabell Star, like it just sucks. And then we got, well, this Diabell Star is good. Snake Eye Diabell Star, don't want to draw that one. This card, love drawing it. Fire King, very, very simple. I know a lot of people are doing the Barong stuff to like add Kieran. Yeah, just draw Kieran, I don't know. I don't play the rank 8, so it really didn't matter for me. But yeah, those are the monsters here. Coming up with the hand traps. I made 3 Ash, 3 Valor, 3 Mourner, 3 Nib, 3 Imperm. Fairly standard here. Nib, a lot of people don't play it now because it's not very good versus Tenpai, but the Ashen part of the deck is actually really good versus Tenpai. So this card comes out of my deck games 2 and 3. But yeah, I really like this ratio. I feel like these 15 have been in my deck the whole time I've been playing.
After the event today, would you change up your lineup? Like put an Ogre? I saw you didn't have Ogre. I know that's a very popular card.
Yeah, I mean, I sided 3. So
sided? Okay.
Ogre's really good. It's just not as good versus pure Snake Eye, where like these ones, like I feel like using die roll to pure Snake Eye is probably my worst matchup. So these ones are better versus pure, where Ogre's not very good. So I kind of sacrificed, like with Nibiru at least, like the Tenpai matchup game 1 to like play against Snake Eye. Of course, I played against 0 today, so I played 4 Tenpai. Beat all of them. I played Vanquish Soul and 2 Lab. So yeah, spell cards. We got 3 Bonfire, 3 Wanted, 3 Talents. Talents is really good right now. Pretty much every deck like interacts with monster effects. So like going second, it's always live, and if they hand trap you and you can't make your combo, you can either draw 2 or rip their hand. We got the 2 1-of Snake Eye spells. They're pretty solid here, just Poplar searches. I did elect to play 1 for 1. It's 44 cards in the main, so if it was 40, you'd have to cut it, but honestly, sometimes it just gets you there. You get double hand trap, 1 for 1, or Bonfire, just like you get to keep playing, and they have 3 cards. Then the Fire King, since Ogre is like a thing now, I had to add Sanctuary. I don't like this card, it's a brick, but Ogre exists, so I have to play it. I did send it with like Ogre or Ash to Special Flamberge from deck a couple times, but it's not like crazy or anything. We can go into the extra deck next. It's fairly standard here, so I played Anima, IP, SP, Sunlight Wolf. I still do the combo where Sunlight Wolf add back Snake Eye Ash to pop with Island. It's just island food, but also versus like Rogue, adding back Ash Blossom or the Kieran. Like sometimes if you know you're playing Tenpai, you want to send Kieran and add it back in the combo just because it's an additional pop with the whale. So you have the SP, IP SP to banish, and then you can Kieran pop the field spell again, and then I mean, if they have a 3rd field spell, they're just better than you. But the Darks and Nightmare Phoenix. Fairly standard here. I did elect to play Celine as well as Access Code, so it actually came up as Lab. That's really why I wanted it, just so I could like clear the lab board and OTK, or at least like threaten OTK before like getting nibbed and then be able to still kill with the Promethean Zealanthus line. Whale puts in work. It's so good versus Tenpai. He's like Whale plus Kieran is insane. Goddess, I didn't summon it once today, but sometimes you need it to like out boss monsters. The Chaos Angel is a little bit annoying. It's like the hard counter to like Talent's Take. But that's the extra deck. Side deck, so here's the Ashen part of the deck. Here's the whole Ashen engine. We have 3 Vidos. So this card, it's actually insane. It's a quick effect during your opponent's main phase. You can destroy a field spell on the field and special it to your opponent's field. So you special it, destroy their field spell, so like you could chain it to the effect of the field spell, kind of like Ogre, or you know, say you don't want to do it like that, you can also just like pop it before they use the effect, and then it summons their field. So it triggers Princess and Grave because they summoned. And also when it's sent from the opponent's field to your graveyard, so if they link it off or you pop it, it's an optional dark hole. So you can choose to blow up the board. So a lot of the times, like, it didn't happen today, but if they go like field spell, get Pydra effect, get guy, you could like wait until they like Pydra and then do it and pop the field spell and then Princess trigger to pop the Pydra and then they can't special Chandra. So it's kind of cute. I don't know. Honestly, I didn't really draw it today, so, but in theory it was really cool. Ashen deck profile. So 3 Ogre, self-explanatory. I think it's good versus like every deck except Pure Snake Eye. Pure Snake Eye, it doesn't really do anything in my opinion. I played 2 Lightning Storm. This card I didn't draw all day, but if I did, it would have been really good. Would have won me the game versus the rivalry, but didn't draw it. I played 3 Steel cards. These cards are really good. Actually, funny enough, I didn't know what else to side going first versus Lab, so I sided these in, and I got nibbed, and I took it, and then I linked the token in the nib for Nightmare Phoenix, and I had like Garunix and Princess and Graves, so it actually kind of got me there. But going second versus Snake Eye, like these cards are very good, especially if you can hand trap them and then take their cards. Like if they have to end on SP pass, all these cards just like cook SP pass and then you win. But yeah, I really like those cards. And then I played 1 Anti-Spell and 3-Dimensional Barrier. So Anti-Spell, kind of self-explanatory. Card's really good. If you draw it, you probably win. But versus Tenpai, I side these 10 in for 3 Nib, 3 Imperm, 3 Mourner, 1 Veiler. So I literally just take out all the like boof hand traps, because Mourner doesn't really do anything. Sometimes you can get lucky and like Veiler or Hydra, but the reason I played these 10 in particular, not Skill Drain, is because they play 2 Lightning Storm and Duster usually in the main. Sometimes they play like Thrust as well, so kind of like search them. So none of these cards lose to Lightning Storm or Duster, where like they're already trying to do that to clear your board for these. Because this predicts your board when it's destroyed, so I didn't want to just play cards that also lost to the same cards that my engine lost to. So instead I played all the cards that didn't lose to Duster and Lightning Storm, because I can just chain this, I'm flipping this preemptively, and they're not getting my hand. So that's the deck, that was the theory behind it. Vidos, insane. Also next format, like Gimmick Puppet, just hits it, so don't get FTK'd. But yeah, other than that, 2nd place, YUMA Regionals.
Awesome, man.
Signing off.
Thank you. Have a good one.